Good afternoon everybody, welcome to another video. I've come out to a stretch very close to home, mainly because my knee is still dodgy. See previous videos if you don't know what I'm talking about, but I've hobbled over here for another couple of hours just into dark down on this lovely stretch of the Warwickshire Avon. You can see behind me there. It's the stretch I fished last time out, but I moved along a bit further. The sort of floods have sort of knocked a little of cover down, and I found another place where I can get down to the water, although it is very reedy, as you can see in the edge here. Got a nice long rod, long landing net handle, so we'll be okay. I've come down to do a bit of waggler fishing. That's the idea. Just thought I'd try this different spot, just see how we get on here, see if we can perhaps pick up some different species or different fish, but a nice mixed bag will be good. I've also got with me a predator rod. Do get troubled sometimes with predators when I'm waggler fishing down here, so I bought a predator rod with me. I'm just going to grab the rods and I'll show you what gear I've got. So for the waggler fishing, I've got my Cadence CR10 14 foot match number 2. It's around about 10-11 foot in here, so need something around 14 foot just to be able to cast, to be honest. Although I've got quite a lot of stinging nails behind me, could be fun, but we'll see how we get on. I've got my Abu 506 Mark II close face reel there as well. I do love a close face reel when float fishing. As far as the predator side of things goes, I'm just going to put this out as a bit of a sleeper rod. I have got it on a float, so I'm going to float ledger. This is a John Wilson Barbel Quiver, £1.75 test curve rod, a Shimano reel on here. And as I say, I'm just going to put this out just very close in, just in the edge, on either a Roach Deadbait or a Smelt Deadbait. We'll let it sit on the bottom so it's not running around the place, and I'll have that float just in my eye line, and it does work reasonably well. I've had some nice zander, perch and pike doing that with a sleeper rod, so that's the setup, nice and easy, not too much gear for me to have to carry. And bait wise, for the normal fishing, I've got some maggots. They've got a few casters in them because they're quite old. Bought a bit of hemp, and I bought some few small dendrobinas as well, and just some roach type ground bait, which I've just put a few handfuls in as well, because I think really the mainstay is going to be roach. It's fairly mild today, it's a bit of a breeze, as you can probably hear. The river is about 2 foot of visibility, so that looks good. But it was very cold for the last few days. We've had snow, so goodness only knows what the water temperature is going to be like. So I think roach going to be our best bet, really. Anyway, that's certainly enough waffle. Let's get on with it. So my dead baiting rod. If you've seen any of my videos before, you know I'm not a great fan of snap tackle. So what I tend to use is a circle hook. Just there. See that? Just going to use half a smelt for now. Just going to drop it just in the edge here. Let it look after itself. Just see if we can't pick up a pike or perhaps a zander. No good. That's right in my way. This upstream wind is actually a lot stronger than I realised. Right, let's let that sink to the bottom. It's going to be fun catapulting in this wind. Oh dear. It's going to be a non-starter, I think. Just about get out to where I want to get out to where the flow is. It's a bit of a slack on the inside here. Just want to get out to the flow. Just run the waggler down. The current, what current there is, it's not a lot. We've got a Drake waggler, bit of weight on that, punch it out. That is 4.5 AAA at 5BB loaded. through nicely. Needs another shot on it, but it's running through nice. Oh gosh, we've got to run on the predator rod already. Not very long. Yeah, something's off with the bait across the river. Right. Circle hook, so I'm not striking. Yeah, just something. Ah, so guys, I've been fishing about half an hour. I'm a bit of a mare, to be honest. The wind is a real pain, a real problem. So I'm having to fish closer in than I wanted. There's also lots and lots and lots of debris coming down the middle of the river. So that's becoming an issue as well. Which is another reason why I'm going to fish closer in than I intended. And also the fact that I can't get the loose feed out there. It's just the wind is coming in sort of from this direction. Oh, we got a bite. Missed it, we got a bite. Try a bit of a guess where to fire the maggots. I'm firing them upwind and it's sort of coming back towards me to the left. Oh, hello. Flipping pike rod just torn off. I mean, you probably heard the bait runner then. Blimey. Absolutely torn off. What this is. Blimey. A bit snagged up here. Well, let me turn you around. Let's go on the back a little way, I think. Let's see. Well, it's a little jack, he's round a branch. Right, let's beach him. There we are. There he is. Nice little jack. So about £4, something like that. £3.5. Great, that's fantastic. Right, back you go, mate. Well, float's just gone down into something that feels fairly decent. Line's singing, as you can probably hear. It's just contemplating going and getting the feeder gear, to be honest, because this is almost impossible. It's just ridiculous. I don't know what this is. Ah, it's a nice striping. There he is. Yeah, as I say, I'm just contemplating a change of tack because it's almost impossible, and it's getting windier as well. I think I'd be much better off on the feeder, to be honest. So, what I have done is, rather than go and grab a feeder rod or whatever, some different gear, I've come to a bit more sheltered spot. This is a place where I normally fish, as you'll know if you see in the previous videos. This is a swim I normally get in, and seemingly in this weather for good reason. It's a lot more certainly a lot more sheltered from the wind, both the water and me. We'll just pop that deadbait rod out there, and I can fish a lot closer in here. I know this, it's a lot easier to fish, got less debris and reeds around our feet as well. So we'll have a go in here, see how we get on. Should be able to at least get some feed in the rough area of where I'm fishing as well. In here, a lot calmer. It's a bit more sheltered by the trees, and there's a bank behind me as well. It's just more sheltered all around, really. Yeah, it's definitely able to fish here a lot better, a lot more sensitively, can bait better as well, more accurately here. Sure, that other spot will be productive. It'll be a nice spot to run float down. It's a bit less windy. It'd look a nice spot. It's the first time I've ever fished up there. Even the wellies on as well, especially wet feet. Sort of stood in the reed bed over there. Whee! I don't know what this is. Funny old scrap. Ah, there we go. Jag, jag, jag. A little perch. Here we are. It's wonderful. I've just done the water temperature. It is it's over there. It's 5.9 degrees. Air temperature is just about 10, but the wind chill is not very nice. Yeah, water's under under 6 degrees. So yeah, no wonder it's not very prolific. Surprised that predator rod hasn't been away. It's usually quite a good spot here. I'm just starting to lose the light. Big black cloud coming over. It's not supposed to rain, which means it probably will. Well guys, I've just this minute put this predator rod in the edge here and it's bobbed and it's gone away straight away. Literally just down in the edge by these reeds here. It's off with a bait. Right. That's a very funny bit of resistance. That's strange. Right, let's try again. The predator rod just sunk out of view. Just sat here literally packing away. Just packing my stuff up. I dropped that out in front just to give it another 5 minutes, and I was literally just looking at it thinking, did I see it bob? I wasn't sure, and then it's gone away. Maybe a little perch again, but who knows, something's off with it, by the looks of it. It'd be lovely if it was a zander. Yeah, something's definitely making off with it. Right, let's see what's happening. This is quite jaggy. Like a bird, it's not very big, whatever it is. It is a striper. Well, I said, didn't I, the last one, it felt like a little bit of a last drop run. A little bit stripy. Lovely perch. Oh, fantastic. And then a lump of sort of small section of dead roach. Fantastic. Well, there we are guys. No monster, but very, very welcome. Just put the lights on to do him a bit of justice. Wonderful stuff. As I say, that was on a little section of roach. Do you like their dead roach in here, the perch? Fantastic. Right, I'm going to call it a day of that. Let's get it back. Well, what a fantastic finish to the session. I was literally seconds away from reeling that in, and I was just watching it, and I just thought I saw it bob, and I wasn't quite sure, and there's a couple of rings came from around it, some ripples, and I thought, and then it just slowly sank away. What a way to finish. As I say, I was literally seconds away from reeling it in. I've packed away my waggler rod. That was a bit of a non-starter really today, but yeah, I've really enjoyed that. It was very, very enjoyable indeed. A bit of a cold water session. So, as I say, the water's 5.8, 5.9 degrees, so very happy to have caught some fish in those conditions. Now, I am going to get out in the next few days, hopefully, if not the weekend. It would be nice to do a bit of roving, but I'm not sure my knee's quite up to it just yet. I've got a bad knee, did I mention that? So I'm not quite sure I'm up to that just yet, but certainly that's on the horizon anyway, certainly. But perhaps we'll get down here and do a bit of predator fishing. Who knows what. We'll have to suss out the conditions. It's a bit up and down the next few days. It's supposed to get some rain tonight, so we'll see exactly what happens. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling. Many thanks to the wonderful channel patrons, and I'll see you all again very soon.